So you're welcome to Cop Sam Studios, and today we're talking about the topic, the influence of the internet on the upcoming youth.
All right.
So, bro,
yeah,
I want to ask you this question: if you are to be a parent and you see your child using the internet frequently, and due to that, it has made your child go wayward, not responding to the training you are giving to him or her.
Okay.
What is the necessary precaution you're going to take to correct this thing?
Okay. Thanks for the question. But then, my view on the internet, the influence of the internet on the kids, or let's say the upcoming youth, is that, I always say this: the internet is full of negative and positive stuff.
Sure.
It depends on where you decide to channel your energy to. You see, the internet, you can't say it's a bad, let's say, invention. The internet is one of the most, let's say, I don't know how to even describe it. The internet is one of the best things that has ever happened to humanity.
Sure.
Because without the internet, trust me, now because of the internet, you can just pick up your phone or maybe your electronic gadgets and then have chat with so many people across the world.
Sure.
But before the internet came in, a lot of bad things were happening. I wouldn't say it's because of the internet, but the internet has amplified whether good or bad things that's happening in the society now. One thing is that, there was this debate that we had some years ago when I was on campus, and then people were saying, "Oh, now because of the internet, promiscuity, adultery, everything is going on now. Kids are just having fun, porn and everything on the internet." And I said, "Oh, come on. Way back before the internet came, people were doing this.
Sure.
It's just that the internet has amplified it. So now I can sit in my comfort zone, let's say in Ghana here, and then watch things, let's say, happening in US, China, Canada, or everywhere across the globe, depending on where I want to watch it. But the same thing, as a parent, if you want to, let's say, put in good measures to control how your kids are going to use the internet, the first thing is that before you buy a gadget for your kid, unless you don't want to learn, if you want to learn, trust me, you can set some limits on the gadgets, that there are some sites when the kid open it, it's not going to work. If you don't do that, these kids, they are smarter than us. Forget about how old you are. They are way, way smarter than us. Like how when we were growing, our parents thought that they were smarter than us. But now I can pick a phone, let's buy an iPhone 15, give it to my parent, and then he can't even know how to use it.
They cannot even operate it.
Yes.
That one.
Same thing as there are some websites or some apps that we will say, okay, we are the first generation that met the internet when it was coming up. But there are some apps that if I go on right now, a kid, let's say from 16 or 15 years, can use it way better than I'm using it.
Sure. Because of the convenience of that app to that kid. Of technology, the world is moving at a faster pace. With
the moment you close your eyes, the world is gone. Everything is gone within a split of seconds, and you'll be left behind like 5 years.
You can see the kids are more into using the internet. Because of it, I would say affordability. You need no restriction or money to go and get the internet to use it for your own personal things you buy. And right this if you are like a parent, you get your a cell phone or any electronic gadget, which has access to the internet. When, let me say, during the night, you are not around with the kid. You don't know what the kid is using the electronic gadget for. So like, as I was saying, that as a parent, during the night, you are not in the same room with your kid. To know what he or she is using the internet for. But so that is the challenge people are asking. So when it comes to that issue, how are you the parent going to solve it? Even if you've set some limits on the phone for the kids, and also be my star ben I will be see aya ube who say akra no anajo no or you see for this thing and I say when you use for this thing because you go campuses when your kids goes to school omo friends are they have even much more education or idea about certain limit no obi so na friend bi wo campus a wono no onim say me parents eje me fun a obe certain limit on this they are
they are ways better than us.
Good. So
I understand the question.
They are some of the students or their friends at school omo so omanya manfa mama chomo something about those limits no during the night no ya chen dada me party a chen me say mommy has set limit to app we so mean to use it. This is how you are going to use it without her consent. And then after using it you set the limit again. So people are asking, this is a very challenging question, So right this no dear na parents grab ya or mama is it said they are to seize their phones during the night or leave it to them? Because if you are to seize their phones, they make research on the topics they are being given. And we all know that during the night the internet is very fast as compared to the daytime. So right now, as a parent, no, this is a challenging issue people are asking.
Okay. There was this thing that you said, you set a limit on the phone, and then maybe a friend will just say, okay, I can see you can't use this app. And you know, say nearby, if you are this because every code there's someone who can decode it. And you know, and then the internet, even if you as a parent and you can say the idea about him say, oh, set it. Let's say some
people are really sending their comments.
Some limits
people are really commenting on this issue.
Yeah, I can see it's a very sensitive issue, so definitely people sending in comments. See, so set limits on some apps no. If you are all parent, you are fortunate. If you are trying your best to control your kid. But your parent be on also no, the kid no crowd. If go on your abreast to the internet. But in the banner, I could see our baby. If go on the banner crown on our born mother connecting the internet man, and I say your born father connecting the internet. So how are you the father going to set limits on such a kid on the phone? Internet is only pan out. No, I be share now also set limits on your child's phone or maybe electronic gadget. No be share with school man. Definitely this kid now no free family no ni parents any anyone who no. He's going to have more influence on your kid. And then going to do so many things that a guy no we say you wish you may be no. And then go against what's happening now.
Because I'm not pushing back. I want to make a little submission here. Because issue I can want to me. When you are in your youthful age, we are very adventurous and curious to know everything.
Sure. For that one.
And as a youth, you know, or no campus, none of friends need using internet in the BBC or person who
sure.
Oh, down come on. Because even if say okay, no crampanasa Accra or Fia, they are not well vested in technology. Or no banners with Nimumpa. Because and the friends use that be a social media platform. Person no see ye bi near kase. You be say akwa campus. Na boy say shame na see din koma. We say hey boy, me we use you. Uko internet what you say.
Yes, sure.
But immediately kid nimba enter into that conversation. We need any idea. So the obit my and say obeka say boys and then munche me style we say na be the next day no obekwa ko share obi o baby. Na so mu dis ankoma na. Ono obeka say bro, this may use this idea with you. It be wa.
You see, I'm just chipping in this one. I remember when back on campus now, we were having a conversation with some girls be our class, and then we were talking about this app Tinder. So people didn't have any idea about Tinder. And then there were these guys they were saying, oh, Tinder is the new app like it's like WhatsApp or it's like Facebook, Instagram. You go, you meet new friends. So people didn't even know about the app. Not knowing other girls use it for hookup.
Good.
So these girls who are naive, no, app, no, but people were using it for different purposes. You as a parent, first, say okosho girl it is a wonante akọ fie na wakọ dom ana akọ baby na ne father catch us say we be a oni ho ye be pam. Right now people can just be in their room and just be having conversation, like intimate conversation with guys a omu krom ni mo. Into the moment they be and a friend be abanchen or baba nchen ono say oba o ma me ba be hwehwe akosia wo hye dem okọ ya e be actually yenya some match be on tender be o manya match, so I be hook up. Okay, let's go meet these guys outside. Only way pio o ma me de onim say akosia adam for IV na be hye no. Meanwhile so no na or share guys if you are meeting on the internet, you have no idea about that.
Yeah,
because watching now you say guy in baby fee, but me on no guy when you can come that on the internet,
sure,
on the app. So the internet, I'm just say it depends on how you channel it, and then being easy as a youth, as you rightfully said, say every youth
is very
curious, adventure. They want to know what's in. And you as a parent, don't say me. I have this feeling. Say you have to sit your child down and then talk to him or her. Say, "Adiwi, enye, adiwi, eye, and for BBNC, you know."
Sure.
Don't let it be like say, "Oh, we are a Jamaican, enye cry,
you'll be straight on everything."
No. Just
it's going on.
It's all about the education. You see, growing up. One thing I always find it strange is that our parents were always putting fear in us.
Yeah, they were always on our necks.
Yeah, the moment you have sex, so if a kid or have sex, and I would even friend girl have sex, onion, and our own we are.
Definitely, the person is going to try it.
Yes, and then as a kid, he's not going to believe you are the parent anymore.
Sure.
Because he knows someone I will try one so you just have to educate your son or your daughter. Say, okay, sex is not an evil thing, but then as a youth, you know, it can ruin your life if you become addicted to it, or if you're not prepared to it. The outcome, no, a bit me as say will be because sex, the product of sex is two things: is either you get pregnant or you don't.
Yeah.
So if you're not lucky and then you get pregnant, you know, it's going to ruin your life because they are the forefront about it. A baby is like a new project, and then it's a continuous project. You don't. Anytime I can say my share crazy.
Sure.
Until say ube and until say ube no. You share nipa because the person is living. So far as the person is living, it means you have something to do. And you know, all educated obano. Okay, internet and the bonny. The papa, but and then my bonnet and channel.
Please, we are not promoting prostitution or anything in relation to sex.
Yes, yes.
We are just trying to use that as an example, then explain the topic that is on board.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, it's about the education, say, and say we are internet, you know, the bonnet. Then we don't be strict on the person. Say internet in the end, you cry and call if you are. Porn over internet. Now even pastors or churches are streaming their programs or their activities
online.
Online. Those are good things too. There are motivational quotes everywhere, motivational speeches everywhere. Never be brave because of internet.
Sure.
If you want to also check a oh, maybe I could see ana kojo internet no. And yes, I had the bunny name no. I app with you. The more now who consume content was our app no. I best say the see when so, but I see when think I bear 90% of your time on the internet, you know. Use it to do research that will help you build yourself, like education wise, spiritual, emotionally, everything. 10% in a year, let's say go into comedy content and I say anything, because as a human being you need to consume everything, but then how you consume it and then the amount of content you consume, no, and never determine the outcome and the product are outside. That's it.
All right. So I want to try and read some comments. Someone is saying, Jobak, I'm really enjoying your show. And another person is also saying, Emmanuel is saying he's really considering this thing because Ninia Lady B
Yeah.
They be always in the phone so and so in the phone so. Omunim the phone or also.
Yeah.
So you just go and have our commercials.
Yeah.
We will be right back. Welcome back from the break, lovely people. We are continuing from where we ended.
Yeah.
So, as Jobak was making a submission, he was talking about an app, with which we are not trying to condemn the app, but we are trying to use it as an example to explain, or he was trying to use it to explain his point.
Yeah.
Good. So, with the Tinder app, we say like that app was mainly used for. We say like that app was mainly made for hookup or something like that. But with the Western people, or their culture is different from ours.
Yeah,
so
sure.
They create some apps to just entice the youth to like socialize.
Yeah.
It is one brony why apps for just socialization purpose, because there are people they are very introvert.
Yeah.
So when the person is in his or her comfort zone, that's when you this upper. So with this app, no, because I had a comment that, so you want to tell us that the Tinder app is no good or what? No, Tinder app is no good. It's a very good app because a boy will socialize it. This socialization we are talking about, when you find yourself in a big company and you don't know how to socialize, how are you going to work there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the Tinder app, no, we are clarifying the issue that it is not mainly made for hookup, but it was mainly made for what? Socialization purpose.
Yeah.
But we the youth now, yabano, you will feel it be say when we are at an adolescent stage, you perceive nya obi a betimi na share your secret apart from our parents.
Yeah.
So like on a kofa bibi ba to say you say we are my girlfriend, we are my boyfriend, because you feel say nya obi e kan ho a ana ni be di ye suma asem nkomo bi ana se bibisa. So na akofa ba say people are thinking or assuming say the Tinder app is mainly used for hookup and things. Now people are condemning it. Please. Those condemning the app, please don't do that, because the app is an interesting app to be on.
Yeah, Henry, thanks for clarifying this point. You see, as you rightfully said, the Tinder app wasn't created for such things. And then you remember I made a submission that the internet is full of positive and negative stuff.
Things, yeah.
It depends on how you use it or how you choose to use it. As you rightfully said, the Tinder app was mainly purposely for socialization, because the Western culture is different from ours.
Yeah.
Here you can just go to someone's house or go to your friend's house. Hey, Charlie, Michelle, watch you, and I'm home watch you. Now, no, over there it's not like that. Obia busy, so you can just live like you can live in the same apartment with even a brother or a sister or a friend. But then if you are 1 week, I don't that time I'll be playing Juma, I don't know on so quick Juma, and I will need time call Baba show and change. I spend it hours now. It be a happen or no. So mainly or mostly they have these social media apps, or some apps are you can just go on there, meet new people, and then be testing or maybe having conversation with them just to keep you like busy or something, to socialize.
So
but here part of the world they be having guys Bruni are there, not be there. We're finding ways about it. Honestly, be easy to his own comfort or maybe his own best. Say which I am busy there. On the Bruni nine is or no other different thing. And anything I'm about. Yeah.
And with what we are talking about, the issue we're talking about right now, no, you will be able to say, sisi I say internet, no, youth, no, omu easier, and I say, enye parents in jaw mo, ema omo use ana say any the parents no eja omo me den omo use this same internet we talking about no eno ana various teachers and lecturers and the students omo copy information in free.
Yes,
that is the same place. Now say we a student, what we are saying it on Copsam Studios at Copsam Studios, sorry.
Yeah.
And on this show, would the can I say as a student or as a youth, you can use the internet.
Yeah.
But the air can say, if you are told to go and make research there, definitely the lecturer is going to give you a site. I would work up that information. When you enter that site, you are going to see various ads. I bet you say quite because I quite remember when I was in school. Now me searching for me information on one of my projects, and me be a site ni when me want say sa ads no now by 18 plus now ban be.
Yeah, it happens.
As a youth, I say we are very curious near you, because we need to go be because obia to say obia ne parents. Yeah. I can't say them with the bia.
Yes.
Why straight to one so who she or internet so na say me who we are. Na masana to say friends ne ka say internet so who we be me who ye na the first thing they say me wa kwhwa de kro de me be ye ho adwuma ne kwa de me nkai.
Yeah, we na divert our attention. I bet distracted.
Good.
When you move.
So the American so say on a parent side no, we are not saying say jao ma no one using internet no roughly. But this is the case. As a ubesa, then we live in say mama or chance do this as a normal human being. The person will say why is it that my father, my mother, I say, CCI, they've given me this chance. Say me, say they are not being straight on me. We are nipa. You would think, say, wow, what's that? You say, no. This thing now, me share. The engineers me using the internet for my assignment.
Yes.
What am I say? For various research. Enti, say me who add way my focus should be on what? The assignment or the information I want to get on the internet.
Yeah.
Good. But in a case say parents why straight to our baswa na fe wo ko internet no ko hu bibi sei. Ono the first time we dey do ko hu bibi sei no. But jo sa akwa ne kwampo ye me a me wa ko hwe no.
Yeah.
Because minim say this is my first and last chance.
Yes.
I mean just how you in a situation at your campuses SHS we won't say our students ni bu wa omo no enye school no be kwa onya chance impie.
Yeah.
Ko fi aya campaign no. Enti say wo ye me a na say we obi a ko fi aya ma wo hye even your community friends ye ma won get closer to them. Now our corner boys in the internet in way no also maybe said the app like Tinder. Now Oma introduce the app to you. No akonya friend wo na friendly person who a. There na be uko school now with the opportunity in there. With the help of internet when you access to someone else our person already ukushia.
Yeah.
Now yemfa app to say a very addictive and it is going viral like TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok there are some cases or more when share TikTok that the only first time we share be and a friend been a day I introduce TikTok at him. Na o do TikTok no who nyama be bra as a youth no like entizo e ma ka say yes see ade eno me internet trading come on pese me so me dey me bi.
Yeah.
Because me when TikTok came na me use TikTok. What am I say? But I saw a friend using it. Now various videos, funny videos no there. Or share.
Yeah.
E wa na me say boy, ma me so me there. Me na let me go feel one time video we to be na the eye. Boy is there there. E feel. Jobak, I know you've had this experience.
Yeah,
before.
of course.
Because who say obi hwe na wo nhwe bi. A situation na won use na me use TikTok no. Akoye say from WhatsApp to Twitter, from Twitter to me messages, course. Obi say me to I see you. Obi am frame me a. Me na say I'm not like that day no me mood swing bi na me person me use any app. With the help of the TikTok say me will be a. And ka bon say me kwa funny videos I then answer.
Yeah.
Educative things are also there.
Yes.
What am I say? Same as we have other things that which are not good for the youth. But as a parent, it shouldn't be say, "Ujina oba konso, hey, men download we, hey, men you say, because me am madam for." Yeah, ne sama. I feel you. Oba campus now boys in the channel one or two things even. Man, 2 keys only the home. 2 keys, 2 keys. They say, "What I'm street is already 2 keys in the internet." Oba TikTok this one, master. The obey you know. And TikTok ne very influential to the extent say when you make good videos there, the friends will be coming by itself.
Yeah.
You bab. So you the parent they be who say, "Oh baby, or yeah that stis na," and you be say like Accra no was say na say bibisa, and then internet no because man that opportunity at first say when using internet no but sending out work can kasa.
Education is very important. You see, Henry, you were saying something. It was very funny, yeah, but then something serious. You see, Oba campus student. I remember back in SHS during our time. Now I feel people were getting introduced or maybe to like Android phones. I feel sure. Not Airbus system.
Yeah.
And then Android phone. I remember this app, Facebook. And I say
Facebook.
App now I feel I'm forwarding. Then we moved to Instagram.
Sure.
Facebook app no. Those times you quite obi aso compare Bruni friend.
Sir.
And then we started with your class. Oh, Charlie was Facebook. We used many Facebook. So people people didn't even have phones. So we went to the internet cafe. Nobody a creative Facebook account. We creative Facebook account tomorrow. Now what I don't know. Internet class. Then we moved to Charlie. My lady view our school. No, I don't know. So but I'm one how to use Facebook. No, they were naive. They didn't know anything about Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, you know, maybe at that time, let's say you had a friend, and you poke, no poke, you know, no I say. So we moved from there, and then it went on to Instagram. Instagram was mainly for like the glam, Charlie.
Sure.
My champ picture, me never told. We are trying to picture or never told picture and then FA, no I see.
Yeah.
And then say a cry adult content a basso.
I mean, someone is saying this same Facebook in a buyer a coffee scam baby.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, Facebook is a matter of scam. So people created Facebook accounts and then mostly Facebook will recommend female friends.
Sure.
Internet is there. Me piska na say me person me dada obi dey. I didn't know me profile na say me oba. I'll get introduced to men they are wealthy or guys they'll try to spend on me or they'll try to approach me in a way. Now I'm when you be there everywhere. The internet, I've always said, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, sure.
It depends on how you use it. That's how the world is being built. If you ask me to be a woman, it's not bad though. But how you use it. It's either you overuse it or you underuse it.
Sure.
Or use it like in a normal way, like moderate. Internet, like the TikTok you were saying, the app, TikTok app. The TikTok app, no, start we say, the algorithm that you set. Algorithm now be set for TikTok no. I know, and I bet share content I'll be.
Yeah.
What last time when I share my friend be say TikTok. Say say who say TikTok educative stuff was super share Chinese content no? Or the Koreans Asia for no share more content who say TikTok Asia for no some app be content more esa boom and I say they are joking like how Ghanaians or Africans use TikTok no?
Yeah.
Baby abeko obi create some artifact technology
good content
sure. And crash share cars almost share way but Ghanaian content on TikTok.
Okwa Germany ade.
You see, na emba dresses say mema, and mema dresses emba, like funny stuff. Sure. Excuse me to use that language.
But we are not saying that one too isn't good, because
no, it when you are stress. Yeah, it releases stress. But too much of everything
is bad.
Say is bad. Sherman, Ghanaian content what TikToker is very educative about boa society angasa. Apart from
please unimbiana dia me
oh yeah. I just want to know a Ghanaian influencer, TikTok influencer, or critique good content. I would say very educative. I crab it to my hair, like what I was saying is that the Asians, the Chinese, and the Koreans, the kind of content are in critique. I mean, you never see that on the Ghanaian market.
Someone is saying a blogger Kobiche no road safety and how to use a zebra crossing in a country, or page or TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Kobiche
is superb. Yeah. For that zebra crossing thing, the buy is very educative. But then you see, Kobiche is influential, right?
Yeah.
But you see, there are some people that are influential on certain apps. Kobiche is known to be a blogger.
Sure.
Of which in the blog echo.
Yeah.
But your TikTokers are more Ghana. They are very influential on TikTok. Someone can be influential on TikTok, but they're not on Twitter or maybe on Facebook.
Other social media platforms.
And yet, that influential, sir. But more influential about TikTok now. Ghana.
I'm gonna hear you to pe.
Almost not the democracy.
Agado.
Way like things that you can't even pinpoint. Say this thing in the next 5 years, I'm going to get some benefit out of it.
So let me say this: we the youth now, we are supposed to like educate ourselves. Even if say you need education from home, we're supposed to educate ourselves. Say maybe me do this stage in life. I deal with it needs me overuse it.
There are some content at a certain age you don't have to consume it or over consume it.
But as a youth now, maybe I'm not even 18 years as the constitution says. When you are 18 years in this country, you'll be able to get access to some stuff for the elder people. But because I'm a lie about my age.
Yeah.
So as a youth, the can say one kasa o parent, even if your parents give you the chance, say use the internet. Oh mama dear, oh papa, won't you imagine also abra we use your phone?
Yeah.
So maybe say when you are on campus, you should know say I should use it for educational stuff. We are not saying say may use it for other funny stuff and to entertain yourself, because we have a saying that all work and no play make Jack a double.
Oh yeah.
So like ube to me, I share at the ajiwa kakra. But when you are going too far, you should think and know say no, this content is not for me.
They always say there's a saying that the kind of friends that you pick determines who you want to be in future.
Sure.
The same thing applies to the kind of content that you consume. No? And on that day, there are some content we are consuming. Trust me, you'll never be creative. Won't you mean you're creative? That your creativity level is what because they be sebi. Excuse me to use this language. It sounds like you are trying to be jovial.
Yeah.
What are the kind of content that you consume?
Yeah.
And your content we are consuming. They be out to you try to become a critical thinker. Because as a person, Ojin Bibina, Nipana de now and also hearing. We are the same thing. And the internet there are so many things to learn. Internet, let me tell you this. There are so many contents on the internet that you as a person won't explore like 5% of it.
Sure.
But you are stuck in a corner, say jovial content now or consumer. Ubet me a cow. I consume this ubi can the crowd.
So Bradley, as we were saying, right now we have a new guest in our studio, sir. On also we share any idea on this issue we are talking about. So we would like to go for a commercial break. After then, we introduce our new guest. welcome back. So this program is proudly sponsored by Copsam Records and Copsam Enterprise, and also Copsam Travel and Tour. Okay, now with the issue we're talking about, we have a new guest in the studio who is coming to share his idea on this thing. He's a very experienced person when it comes to advising the youth, and he's also an activist. So now I would like to welcome on your screens Mr. Michael Dollar.
Welcome, bro. Yeah, I'm Michael.
So you welcome to our studios.
Yeah, thanks. I'm Michael Dollar. Escort IG on Twitter, Instagram, Michael Dollar. Yes.
All right. So Senior, you welcome on our show. Today we are talking on the issue which is very alarming in our society. That is the internet good for the youth, and also should various parents allow their kids to use the internet, because now we know that the internet is very influential when it comes to the upbringing of children. So we want you to share your idea on this issue.
Welcome, bro. I'm Michael Dollar. Michael Facebook, Michael Dollar Instagram, Michael Dollar is Twitter, YouTube, Michael Dollar. Yeah, just welcome, bro.
So everywhere you go is Michael Dollar.
Yeah.
So Michael Dollar, today we are talking about this alarming issue, which is the internet good for the youth, and also should parents allow their wards to use the internet at their youthful age?
Yeah, I think any advanced country would like to, have most like internet working around their circles, like, because as a country just need to make a research about new things and know what is going on.
Sure.
At way back our mono and they don't get access to even get a phone call unless they'll be a call no be the fee it cheat that bro, so I can't tell me and I said afraid. But I think as we coming up and we see no, internet is a good thing. You understand? But to abuse most of things like coming on internet is like situations, and I say echoes like how US are trying to ban TikTok because of the things there. The TikTok are abusing many of the children's there.
Yeah,
you understand?
It is influential.
Yeah.
They are having negative impact on their kids.
On their kids. So I think
content that they are consuming over there.
Yeah. So I think internet is nice to be using, but they need to put measures in place that will check things up. You understand?
Sure. So what Mr. Michael is saying is the internet is very good to use because the world is moving in pace or at fast with technology. Because you say this our generation bibia internet.
Yeah.
Bibia internet. And when you go to various schools, even with our results in the campo, it is being generated on the internet or with the help of what technology near the generated say as compared to first now. We call your report. Na teacher ni na atena class no atro ni atebe pama on. See with the help of the internet. Yeah, bibia online. Yes, you logins, login in the question results. Yeah. Very simple.
It helps even for you to apply schools outside and for you to get to know most information about, especially me. I'm much concerned into politics, so I really like searching and go about how things are moving in other countries. So just imagine if we are not having internet as a country we are, it's not going to help.
Sure.
You understand? And there you can sit your place and over to me I check school. Oh baby, now I apply. It all helps. Understand?
Yeah. So with what Mr. Michael is saying, I think he's talking about the positive parts of what the internet, or the internet, with the help of what technology, the positive part in the work. But since Obia send a man for attest to say like. So with all these positive things, people are still complaining. Say or mumba, internet near the say or mumba.
Yeah, sure.
And the question sooner parents, what are the measures that parents need using Omomano, ombe use internet for these positive things na Mr. Michael yede. Rather than the negative ones.
You know, most times when you go to the Western world, they have strictness about how to use the internet, especially case they have an age limiter. Undrisa age now, you cannot use the internet. You understand? Most advanced countries are doing that, like less than 16, 15, like that. Even in TikTok, Ghana for use, and I think Chinese, their TikTok is different. You understand? You have things that when they just see it as educational side. You understand? So I see say we going up as a country, we advancing ourselves, like we should have put measures in place in their age, maybe 14 upwards, they can use they can get access to the internet, and 14 below, they not say when they open internet, you understand, they will see
there will be some restrictions.
You understand, you pass through before, like among they in a way about education side, you understand, and it will help them because now they are smart than us.
Sure.
You understand? So the Ombe they just see us as it's good. Whether it's bad or they see us as good thing, because once the pop on the internet, they just see us say, nice, because our will be but I think say as we advancing ourselves, we put things in order, in those cyber crimes and those things, it will help as a nation. You understand?
So with this issue, Mr. Michael Amien who said, and yes, something we should limit it to only parents to like control their kids, but it's a national issue.
Yeah.
And say with the internet, if say you want to get access to any website, even who creative Google, you should be 18 and above.
Yeah.
That means that with what we are talking about, the 18 and above no crying enough measure. I be preventing
control
the youth or me underage from using the internet. So I think that Bradley, say with the internet, or say government, it put things in place. I bet you say we as we are underage in Kwana, say we are the youth not up to 18 years no. We phone up say we use the internet. I was say you say Asia, okwa your obia age stage bia ne nyoma obetimi access on the internet. It should be a global thing. It should be a national thing. And yes, appearance in Kwana. Or say government no ne experts. Enya inkitaundi se ne beya yebehu se Bradley ana ekuta na phone we using the internet. Nyoma say no obetimi ehu.
You see, it's a very nice question, and as maybe a suggestion, Mr. Michael Dollar popping up. You see, I remember back in SHS or GHS somewhere around, there was this minister in Ghana, Neba. There was this sex tape outside.
Yeah.
And the sex tape bar. At that time, Facebook was popular in Ghana. Yeah. And then in some few hours, because the minister was that influential, like he was a popular person, so now I'm saying I think within some 2 or 3 hours, the whole internet in Ghana was down for them to remove that content, from Facebook. So people were not able to share that content, like at a faster pace, All of a sudden, you only say it's free Facebook now, which means as a country, we have let's say a department or maybe
we have some institutional. We have cybercrime units.
They are able to control the use of internet in the country.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think if right now, currently, Ghana, we take things for granted.
Yes, it's only blacks that I see, like Africans, like we overabuse things. You understand?
No, you see, let me say this. It's not only blacks who overabuse things. As a human being, who journey pebia sebi obit me din kwasesem.
No, but
it's the restrictions and the measures that you put in place, and a curb or control the actions of people. Because I'm saying maybe a US or Canada and I say UK say obin and drive it gidi go traffic light when it's red. It's not that someone new.
There's some people that do it.
Yeah.
But because most times, I just see it as like the reason why I'm saying say we Africans we overdo things, Western world, they try to use internet as a as money making way. You understand? Let's just imagine before the COVID or after the COVID, most of them are working at home, working from home, like you understand, using internet to make money. So now many people work online, use internet to make money.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? In a good way. You understand? Yeah. But when it comes to in Africa, they use internet as jokes, like fighting, like Obeko TikTok, Obeko Facebook, and others are fighting each other. You understand? But in those sides, you can comment on someone post and for feel bad about that, they're able to miss you, and fast they can track and arrest you.
Oh yeah.
You understand?
You see, the institution that is in control, or let's say, is in charge of controlling
the internet
or maybe the network system, the NC. I know the NC or the Ministry of Communication and all these kind of people. I think they are not doing their work efficiently. It's not that they are not doing. They are doing what they are supposed to, but then efficiently. The emphasis is on doing it efficiently and effectively. You see. In Krana or internet no. We say internet at 18 and also called TikTok. And I say we have some apps who are I would say 8 apps who also they bring it down to as low as 16 or 14.
But even with for you to be able to even create a Google account, the country list saying that you should be 18 and above. TM finding out say country is 18 and above. So right now, with all the submissions you are making, it is saying say 18 is not enough. That restriction ain't enough.
It's not enough, yeah. For that one, it's not enough because we all know that even I had my Google account or my Gmail account. So as early as when I was in JHS.
So this year, maybe you just want to open a Gmail or something like that. Okay, then stretch your number. So it be like being 18, you could me about him so when you're 18.
Yeah.
So I think it should be in a way, say, like how this our Ghana card, you understand? So be like, see, I remember even in Dubai, when I'm making a new registration online, you need to show up your Emirates ID card. You understand? And that thing, a bit copy to the thing almost it's you. Understand? And you get your information. Your wages for real. You get your information. So I think so people to maybe Facebook, Instagram or any website like any app feel like you should get in a way maybe an age boom say yeah real because I can open new Facebook account. Which means I can say 14.
So with what you are talking about in the CC, we've said a lot on the internet to the audience. I want to hear from Mr. Mike your final words. Say what is the good thing the government should do? Ebeboama Sadi Riede, a two crana, ebeba from Kaka.
I think in any appropriate country, it should be a good measures. Like we pursue OB app to get the person good information. Say be a nipano or KBB abuse someone, they can track and arrest the person fast. I think say be pursue be any account it should be any form of like identification, like maybe a Ghana card or voter's ID card or something. Like that thing will get information fast. You understand? Then they will believe so. Okay, this person is above 18 or he or she is more than 18. You understand? So I think there should be kind of any kind of identification or something like that. And also
So Mr. Michael is saying the government, this one he's talking straight to the government that those in charge for the internet or making sure say affairs no age limit we should use our national identification card in doing or creating any internet account we want to create. Send the genuity in people's age because at age 14 I mean with no Facebook.
Yeah.
What I say? So, what are you also saying?
Okay, so as Mr. Michael rightfully said, there should be a form of identification or maybe a verification method. Nipano obetumi verify to get the accurate information or data about a person. So this personal creating account is not a bot, but rather a human being. And as a human being, also, this is a rightfully information about a person. Google started it with the age thing, thinking say, oh, it will help because in some countries it helps, but here no, it's not gonna help. So government can also put their measures in before someone registers, because every phone, before you start downloading apps, you need to create
a Google account.
So after creating a Google account and everything, there should be a form of identification. We say, okay, nipa we phone we account we are creating Henry account. Henry we 18. And the crown of Buama says cyberbullying is an name. The moment you see a comment of someone fooling on the internet, excuse me to use that word, fooling on the internet, rightfully away the national security or maybe the NCA would know say this comment came from this person, and then this person is this Otia, and all this information is on the Ghana card. Yeah. So if they are saying that the Ghana card is the most important form of identification in Ghana, then I think we have to check that one also in with the use of the internet, and then it will help. Yeah.
So with what they are saying, no, you're good, and I want to ask something small. Say you use the Ghana card as a verification method in creating a Google account. Meaning say, and only Buama always say, Ubie, na so me find 18 years. The apps you are going to get access to will be for 18 years people. Who are 20 something apps, and then so I be 24 apps and I'll be there. And with this one I know say it is going to help very much. And the Buama parents is so breast why they at because we bet me I know about kasa bia and the bekabia wate. But na down for ko introduce my any hobby. Yeah. Definitely be easy. So it is the job of the National Communication and Internet Authority say omo beye say adwuma no say na be ya oje wo phone na wo 18 years na create enya information na 18 for apps na benya. Yes. We are 20 so 24 apps na benya. So we would like to end this session here.
Kumasi people like what's the offer Kumasi no about and yeah person obia who say why ye ba kra no ono watena kra on him level nenia bie and to be nya sky am be say boys o woni na Snapchat ni na wana ma o show money mo nya kra boys omo free zamanama ni suedro ni we omo no mukasa akra boy din akra boy on be che the scan. Let me internet na unim ko for Moscow. Okay, say like
no. You see me no matter we say. Akra boy ben and I want to see abro san you say. Ni create
now you talk to you. Now you wait. I don't talk you. As you come attack. Now you attack. Okay, relax. Kumasi, as I come here, you take me right now. We go. Today we go the whole town. Yeah. You see nice house for here. Mokwasia. Also, Kumasi and our Oscar. And I say, why say you can't fix your country? You can't fix your town. Kumasi, where say you buy house for Accra, you build house for Accra. Yeah. If you are Accra from.
No, make I tell you something. You are Accra boy.
I Accra boy.
Your name is Mate.
Abi Mama.
Mama.
Yeah.
Uba, you to Accra.
Yeah.
Mama Ben wants to see you. Mate Ben wants to see you.
My puppy get my puppy brother.
All the Accra guys, them they brother. They them town. They also.
My cousin.
No. All the big machines where they are can. If you Kumasi guys with them build for them. Kumasi guy.
Okay.
Chada, if you Kumasi guy. All the people where you see them for Accra when they do big things for them. If you Kumasi guys.
So they try to talk me.
So I tell you say Accra guys, you guys know the who.
Wait, I don't want to make you know.
Kumasi guys when they come here, for there.
You can't get away now.
You.
Now more I'm share a piskel again way.
Yes, I'm You the man.
You know when I piskel again go wedding. Make you show what they talk. I don't make you understand say Accra boys, yeah, like you people, you they do then phones coming and things like Ubebana Ama fake phone. But Accra boys selling money a bill.
Then I'm money a beer. I'm money a beer.
I'm discussing
What I must see one Puano and Tabudano, and a papa be a Accra beer, Kumasa for Nessie. And Tabunani,
so in the chat we say all the houses they Accra no.
If you Kumasa guys with them though.
No,
if you know Kumasa guy, it be cold guy.
And all no cool.
So that's what I want to say. No, show me Nikwe when you build house for Accra. Lampe where you build house for Accra.
You want to make a put
every name where you go mention it be Kumasa guy. No, mention Nikwe.
So you say Cheddar.
No,
despite
Cheddar and that's I be Yakun. It be Kumasa guy.
Then who again?
Despite it be Kumasa guy.
Then who again?
So mention Nikwe.
So then people.
No, mention Nikwe.
So then people be them.
No, mention Nikwe give me.
No, wait. It be there. So then people.
Mention Nikwe give me.
Attack for day there.
I will be attacked.
SMD.
I not hearing himself.
Charlie so confused. We are laughing on. On boss.
Sam Jonas.
Oh no. Bigger last so name no. Okay. So I say who manage obi a friend Ola of.
I know. Who be your artist?
My artist may be King Kujo. It is very wild. I think play the song right now.
I don't hear himself.
I'm
not hearing himself.
They can be.
Well, I be here Scotty GH.
I don't know Scotty. So right now.
You don't know Scotty.
So make you listen to
Scotty way you do music plus YP. You don't know him.
Make you listen to.
Let me go in YouTube channel.
Okay.
Let me go there.
Okay.
Let me go there.
It's in me pen me yet. That bro you hard. That my broke pampo Gucci na me shirt. Kumase boy no they care. Kakraba no can make this boy there. Make a link up say come they pull up in the Benz my born in sushi I dead. You know I ain't gonna lie. Made me flex baby without a cash. Vibe song with the handy on the side. Yajiska, TNC say. And I dream ya be any take away. Prima.
Come on, make I show you King Kujo. You listen to King Kujo. Go search him. King Kujo. He be very wild if you listen to him. If you come up from yesterday, if you listen to him, he be very wild. I be play like in two tracks, he be very wild. With the empire way, the shots here. You know, Kujo. You know, and I better if I'm
man, you know how you do.
You know how you do it. And I'm not going to now. Rely on phone. Rely on phone. No. Rely on phone.
I lost sweet love, so the weed cost double now. Can't find love, them in here, them in double cap. All my days, girl, I confuse it. Man, you know my umbrella can never make it to the rain, but it's okay, I act okay. I ball and I know my moko day. Wash my sins, those that I do and those that I think. I say, obey, son, no be this time. I say, God, you for show me a sign. You be my blood and I don't feel make you creep walk. He say, my boy, I go throw you against sign. And sometimes I miss my mother. She's my pain relief. The things what she do for me.
No. Me, I know the Lord. The music is the beat. I know the beat plus my own.
Now the army boy and I say,
no, let me pass my own. Let me pass my own.
I can cry there. No,
let me pass my own.
Let
me pass my own.
Like, you know, record anything. Everything you record,
that
bullshit, bro.
Make you go search for YouTube, come some records.
I search you.
I be the see the views.
I search you.
I be the see the views.
I search you.
No, you see the views.
You mean now we they come. We are not saying the people out there.
Your guys have nobody know him.
I know.
This guy, he win best artist for campus.
Okay.
2 times.
Because it's just like I don't want to give another song called Chalet. I don't know.
No!
You don't know who they play. You don't know who they play blast.
You don't know him.
Oh, yeah. Just like you don't know who they play blast.
Forget. You. No, your artist. I don't know.
Let's
I shower season, baby. She want my shade in the face. I'm collect on my shoulder, baby. Make I put you on soft. She kiss me once, she put me on soft. Mama call me, I put her on soft. If you think much, your head go bust. It's all on God. It's all on God. She kissed me once, she put me on soft. Mama called me, I put them on soft. If you think much.
So right now, I don't want to make a play next of your artist where they talk, the artist where they manage them.
There's so many unreleased songs for them.
Where they go play show for Europe like this. I not get issue. I not say they go play show for Europe.
Yeah.
I not get issue. Make you not worry. If it's small, they come. You see, I
so the artist you not rich.
You not rich. You not
rich.
Then the way you
so
the way you they go no, the way they go no, we not get issue. If it's the same way, what's up? They not hear from you. You and me or we dey the same level.
Me and you artist we dey
the same level. Now who check my service I can come and say it as an account.
Yeah, it's to account.
Right way.
Why no?
Right way.
You don't know. Scotty GH, you know here.
No, I say mutu. Now I tell you. Baba Tunde na be say oh. Mutu ba say. Mudi
this guy.
Mudi
Ola from. No, Ola from.
I say Baba Tunde.
Ola from. Bible I tell you, Ola from. That's why my artist talk you. Ola from. Then forget.
I say Mutu ba say. Now you found cost to the.
No, me try say. Oh, artist no. Your artist is good. By no rich.
You understand? You get some mistakes.
So forget
that one there we did.
No, forget them.
Forget them.
Don't be bad. You artist, you know rich.
Don't be bad.
Forget them. On me.
You see that? What's up? Let's share.